guys, and welcome to Mrs. Curran's virtual classroom. Okay, so when Mrs. Curran's not here, she will give you video lessons instead so that we can continue on with our instruction. Okay, so if you look up here at the board, you'll remember that we've been learning about subject and object nouns. All right, so if I gave you the sentence, Ben plays the piano, what would you tell me is the object and which one is the subject now? Good. You should have gotten that Ben is our subject, okay, and that the piano is our object, okay? Remember that they follow a pattern. So the pattern is S, V, O. That stands for our subject, verb, object. So always before the verb is our subject. So if we can find the verb, oops, and this should be plays, we can find the verb, then we can easily find our object and subject nouns. So our verb is play. It's an action. So remember, always before the verb is our subject and always after the verb is our object. So piano is our object pronoun. All right, I'm going to turn on the projector now and we're going to look at something new today, all right, that kind of has to deal with this as well. We're going to look at subject and object pronouns. So off to the side here, let's write down some of our pronouns we already know. Pronouns we know are the following. We know that there are he, she, it, and they. You should have learned these last year. Remember, he is for a boy, she is for a girl, it is for an object, and they is for more than one person. All right, so let's look here at my board. All right, and this is on your sheet in front of you, so I'll pull it just a little closer to zoom it in. Okay. All right, so let's look up here. We use the subject pronoun as the subject of the sentence. So if my sentence says, like at the top of your paper, Marissa likes math, I can replace Marissa with a pronoun. Now, what pronoun am I going to replace it with? Well, Marissa is a subject, okay? It begins the sentence, it's at the beginning, likes is our verb, it's a helping verb, and then math is our object. So if I want to add a sentence, I wouldn't keep saying Marissa's name over and over and over again. No one likes to hear their name over and over again. Sumaya, Sumaya, Carlos, Farzad. All right, Kaya, Ria. No, we change it out and we use a pronoun instead. So if I come up here, Marissa likes math, she, we're going to change this to she, we're going to make it a pronoun, is in the math club. And math club is our object pronoun. Because Marissa was our subject, all right, we can replace Marissa with she instead for our pronouns. The pronoun she, because Marissa is a girl. Now, if you look here, subject pronouns include I, you, he, she, it, and write the word they below it. All right. Over here are our object. They end the sentence. Me, you, him, her, it, and add them to the bottom. All right. So same thing applies for our object pronouns. We can replace our object with an object pronoun instead of repeating the object noun over and over again. So if you come over here, Marissa has a brother. Brother is her object. is the object in the sentence, I'm sorry. She helps her brother. No, we don't want to say a mouthful. She helps him with math. Now, look, he is at the beginning, but him is at the end. She is at the beginning, but her is at the end. It doesn't change. They and them changes slightly. You stays the same, and then I and me. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 that change slightly, all right, based on where they're located in our sentence. All right, so I don't want you to rush ahead, but I want you to continue on with me. I'm going to scroll, and we're going to practice this together first, and you will have an opportunity to do it independently. All right, so let's take a look at part A first. All right, A says, write the correct pronoun from the chart to complete each pair of sentences, okay? Then underline the noun it refers to. So we have 2 parts. First, we have to complete it with a pronoun, all right? And then we have to underline the noun it refers to. All right, so math is a difficult subject. Math is not a he, it's not a she. Math is simply a thing. So we're going to use the object pronoun. It is hard for Tom. All right, so it is our pronoun, and it is connected, refers to math. So we're going to underline math. All right, Tom likes English. Well, Tom is a boy's name. So what pronoun are we going to use? Correct, he. So I'm going to write he writes well. Instead of saying Tom likes English, Tom writes well. Tom, 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 that's a lot of his name. So I'm just going to write he. Okay, the English homework confuses Marissa. Tom helps. Ooh. Well, Marissa was at the end, so we want to use for Marissa. But Marissa is a girl. We're not going to use she because that's a subject pronoun. We're going to write her. And once you get the hang of this, you'll be able to hear it better too. You'll almost be able to tell by the sound. So Tom helps her. All right. Oops. And he is for Tom, and technically this should be underlined. Marissa appreciates Tom. Marissa thanks. Who does she thank? Well, Tom was here. Tom is a boy. It's at the end, so him. She thanks him. Try number 5 by yourself. All right, the sentence reads, Marissa finishes her English homework. Blank helps Tom with math. Well, what began our first sentence? Marissa. Marissa is our subject. So we're going to write she because she is a subject pronoun. She helps Tom with math. Okay. Now, for number B, or letter B, my bad, I want you to complete it. It says complete the paragraph, write the correct pronouns in the chart. So you're going to have to look back. Tom writes a play. Marissa helps. Who is she going to help? All right. Well, she's helping Tom. Tom is a boy, so we need he or she. Well, it's at the end, or we need he or him, so it's at the end, so we're going to put him. Complete this page. After you're done with B, you're going to go on to C and do E. Once you're done, have the substitute check your work. Have a great day, guys.